Hi, hello, I'm Sugar, and welcome to a PTR preview of the third boss in the 9.2 raid, Sepulcher of the First Ones. This boss is Artificer Xy'mox, who we last saw in Castle Nathria running away from us with very little HP. Unfortunately, our dots were not enough to finish them off, so here we are again. Xy'mox has pulled out all the stops for this fight, bringing new abilities and reworking some of their old ones. The fight's main abilities again consist of 2 teleport circles, hyperlight novas, and stasis traps. Stasis traps can no longer be cleared like in the previous fight, and will rearm themselves if run over with an immunity. I didn't see any of them despawning after a period of time either. It might be effective to intentionally get someone caught in them and DPS them out to make them despawn, but my group didn't have time to test that theory. We ended up baiting them to the edges of the room to try and keep them out of the way. At 80, 60, and 40%, Xy'mox becomes immune and summons hyperlight forces. These adds have a lot of deadly abilities and need to be interrupted. We found focusing the Ascension first to prevent them from transforming was the best way to go. A new ability called Forerunner Rings forces the group to use teleports to get to the safe side of the ring. These can either spawn directly from the center of the room or at the edge of the room, so placing your teleports apart is very important. Going through the ring by any other means was a one-shot. The ring's hitbox was also much bigger than it appeared. Shortly after the rings, a new tank ability comes into play that will grip the group to the tank. Placement is everything here because a hyperlight nova followed this, so the group needed to spread out quickly. Flying around the outside of the encounter area is a gunship that will fire upon the raid throughout the fight, dealing damage to anyone within 5 yards of impact. In its current form, the fight has a lot of mechanical overlaps that can be very deadly. My group found ourselves holding DPS to try and stop the overlaps. Holding DPS doesn't particularly feel good, and I hope Blizzard does more tuning on this fight so it can be avoided. Many of the mechanics were also hard to see, and if you're running an older video card, I think they will end up being a problem. I hope you enjoyed this PTR preview of the third boss. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, bye!